hosting the 81st plenary meeting of the International Cotton Advisory Committee in association with the Cotton Corporation of India, Cotton Association of India, City and other organizations for the 5th time in the last 6 decades. The last time we hosted it was in 2015. This time it is being held after 4-year gap due to COVID. The 5F vision is going to guide the way of deliberations. It has a very exhaustive agenda, and the theme of the 2023 plenary meeting is Cotton Value Chain, Local Innovation for Global Prosperity. 35 countries with 400 delegates will be a part of this 4-day conference, after which most of them would be going to Ahmedabad to experience the Indian cotton textile industry and its many achievements. The focus is on local innovation, on enhancing productivity. As you may be aware, India has the largest area under cultivation of cotton, but we are the second largest cotton producing country. So under guidance of Mr. Suresh Kotak and working very closely with the Ministry of Agriculture, under the whole of the government approach of Prime Minister Modi, we are working together to enhance productivity, increase the income of farmers, and towards that end, today, later in the evening, we shall be launching Kasturi brand of cotton. For the first time, India will be launching a high quality cotton product which will be called Kasturi cotton, and I have requested them to show a small film which will give you an idea of how this will transform the lives of cotton farmers in India, how it will give recognition to Indian cotton in the world, and how we will now be host to a new brand of long staple high quality cotton for the very first time in India. Friends, we are also looking at promoting innovation, Internet of Things, sensor-based technologies. We are looking at drone-based pesticide spray, which the Honorable Prime Minister launched only day before yesterday. Drone Didis, who will be owning under self-help groups their own drone and doing the pesticide spraying and fertilizer spraying. We are planning that the entire cotton farmers will also get the benefit from our drone Didis and use modern technology for better cotton producing technologies. Many reports have been submitted today from which India will get new ideas, learn and prepare a roadmap with fixed timelines to achieve our ambitious targets. Today we have also released a stamp called My Stamp on Kasturi Cotton Bharat. We have called it a spiritual fiber and a sustainable product. The first set of Kasturi cotton made products were also launched today. This will have end-to-end traceability, transparency using blockchain technology. We will ensure that the quality remains consistent and high. Friends, the textile sector employs nearly 4.5 crore people, supporting 4.5 crore families, directly being the second largest employment generator in the country after farming. If you look at the indirect impact it has, apart from the 60 lakh cotton growing farming families, it has an impact indirectly on nearly 10 crore families who are involved in different aspects related to the textile value chain, including our retailers across the country. Our cotton has a unique advantage. It's neutral when it comes to greenhouse gases. The footprint is very low. Therefore, it's a sustainable product, it's biodegradable, and almost 50 to 77% of cotton textiles get degraded within 12 weeks. It absorbs 23% more carbon dioxide than it emits, therefore being carbon positive in terms of its impact on climate change. And you heard the Honorable Prime Minister at COP28 offering leadership towards a better world from India, offering to be a part of the solution and offering to work with the developed nations collectively towards a better future for the entire world. Friends, before I conclude, I'd like to share with you that we will be hosting the world's largest textile exposition, fair, seminars and conference from 26th to 29th February 2024 in New Delhi at the iconic Bharat Mandapam, where the G20 Leaders Summit was held, and at Yashobhumi, two of the world's amongst the world's largest convention centers that we have now got in Delhi, thanks to Prime Minister Modi's visionary leadership, which understood that it's important we have the infrastructure to support such large exhibitions. We'll have the world's largest exhibition on textile sector, covering 22 lakh square feet, 22 lakh square feet of covered area in one exhibition, bringing the entire textile value chain end to end, including fashion technology, including export, our cotton farmers, the 5F vision which will be reflected there, farm to fiber to factory to fashion to foreign. Before I conclude, I would like to echo Prime Minister Narendra Modi's commitment towards Atmanirbhar Bharat, being vocal for local and working to make local go global. Towards Atmanirbhar Bharat, in the first week of January at the Bharat Mandapam, we will have one of the largest exhibitions of handmade products. First week January? 3rd to 10th of January at Bharat Mandapam, we will have the largest ever handmade products exhibition at Bharat Mandapam, and I would like to invite our friends from the media from Mumbai to participate in both these iconic events. The world will get to see India's color, vibrancy and eye for detail in all our textile traditions. Thank you very much.
And the State Minister for joining us today at the 81st, launching of the 81st ICAC plenary. And I would also like to thank the Indian government and the stakeholders from industry who really made this event possible. I continue to be impressed by the beautiful facility and all the really great collaboration we had. I guess I want to, for those of you who are new to ICAC, I just want to briefly introduce who we are. The shortest way to describe us is we're like the United Nations of cotton. We have 27 member countries. We're an international organization. And our role is basically to serve the cotton and related sectors to provide data, to provide a forum for addressing and resolving issues of international concern, and also to be a way in which governments can engage with the private sector to the benefit of governments, but also to the benefit of the private sector. In the year to come, we're looking at really increasing our efforts in sustainability and traceability, and looking at more efforts we can take in terms of agriculture development, more engagement with the textile sector, and finally, really engaging with brands, retail, and promotion. Because to really foster a healthy cotton economy, we really need to think of the entire system. I also wanted to single out the efforts of one of our staff members, Dr. Keshav Kranti, who is a very well-known cotton scientist here in India. And he's developed a VR training device, which way farmers can actually have an immersive approach to cotton training, which can really help them learn faster how to apply more modern techniques. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to his effort in creating something called the Cotton Expert application, where I think it's usable in more than 20 or 30 countries, including India. All this is meant to serve the cotton sector from farm to customer, to create poverty, to reduce poverty through economic growth, to create quality jobs, to improve the environment, and to aligning with some of the G20 themes, to make a better world. Thank you.
Any question? Collaboration with the private industry. So this whole idea of Kasturi Cotton came out of the Textile Advisory Group headed by Suresh Kotakji. The entire industry, and many of them are here, they put in their effort themselves. Government didn't have to do much. The entire private sector spent days and nights to prepare the entire technology, the backbone, the blockchain technology, the branding, even the advertising film. Kulin Lalbhai from Ahmedabad personally came down to Mumbai, did the shooting. I don't know whether he did the editing also himself, but largely private sector led. Government only handholds as a support, and we provide a little bit of the funds. Funds also are jointly provided between private sector and the government, through which we will run a campaign to promote Kasturi cotton.
Will it be like a Giza cotton in Egypt or something like that?
Well, we hope at some point of time, as we keep improvising, we'll be far bigger and better and prominent than any other cotton in the world. I'm not singling out any one cotton.
And it will involve only long staple cotton, or it will be across the...
It'll be across the value chain.
Thank you very much, sir.
And this, this government always is very ambitious, things to scale, and you actually gave me an idea we had not thought of. भारत के कॉटन के क्षेत्र में हर व्यक्ति को लाभदायक रहे। जहाँ तक हमारे किसान भाई बहन हैं, उनको कई बार जानकारियों के अभाव में पता नहीं चलता है कि कैसे उनकी आमदनी बढ़ सकती है। तो एग्रीकल्चर मिनिस्ट्री, कृषि विभाग के साथ और माननीय तोमर जी के साथ हमारी कई मीटिंग्स हुई हैं। हमारी हर टेक्सटाइल एडवाइजरी ग्रुप में टेक्सटाइल के प्रतिनिधि आते हैं। फिर जो टेक्सटाइल की रिसर्च संस्था है, टेक्सटाइल रिसर्च नहीं, जो एग्रीकल्चर क्या ICAR के प्रतिनिधि आते हैं, इंडियन काउंसिल ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर रिसर्च के। हम सब मिल बैठ के चर्चाएं करते हैं कैसे किसानों की जानकारियां बढ़ाएं, उनकी अवेयरनेस कैसे बढ़े, क्या उनको हम हैंड होल्डिंग कर सकते हैं। उदाहरण के लिए हमारे दक्षिण से, तमिलनाडु से जो मित्र आए हैं, सिटी के एक संस्था है सीमा, साउथ इंडियन मैन्युफैक्चरर्स एसोसिएशन, और एक संस्था है सिटी CDRA ने मिलके एक प्लकर जैसे डेवलप किया। वो प्राइवेट सेक्टर और केंद्र सरकार मिलके हमारे किसान भाई बहनों को देने जा रही है। उसका इम्प्रोवाइजेशन, इनोवेशन सुधर रहा है, जिससे उनकी प्रोडक्टिविटी भी बढ़े और गुणवत्ता भी बढ़े। और सातवें टेस्टिंग लैब्स के साथ साथ कृषि विभाग, कृषि विज्ञान केंद्र, हमारे टेक्सटाइल के एसोसिएशन और प्राइवेट सेक्टर सब मिलके किसानों की जानकारियां, एक अवेयरनेस कैंपेन चलाएंगे और उम्मीद करते हैं कि इसका लाभ, उनकी आमदनी बढ़ेगी। इसका लाभ होगा कि जिनिंग स्पिनिंग में अच्छा कॉटन मिलेगा, स्वाभाविक रूप से उसका लाभ होगा कि अच्छा फैब्रिक बनेगा, और फिर हमारे जो फैशन डिजाइनर्स इतने सुंदर डिजाइन्स बनाते हैं, उसको लेके हम दुनिया भर में भारत के कॉटन टेक्सटाइल्स को प्रसिद्धि दे पाए। धन्यवाद। Across the country, different parts, we have 7 textile research associations. So we'll be hosting a lab in each of those and another 3 or 4 locations, tentatively 10 or 11 locations, so that we cover the entire country wherever the cotton areas are there. And there will be most modern, high quality laboratories, fully 100% funded by the central government, to support the private sector, particularly the farmers, so that gradually they have a recognition for producing better quality cotton and they start getting a good value for the high quality cotton that they produce.
So my second question is,
अच्छा एक बात बताइए, किसी भी बिजनेसमैन का पहला लक्ष्य क्या होता है? बिजनेस को आगे बढ़ाना और ज्यादा प्रॉफिट कमाना, यही ना? फिर चाहे वो जीनस, स्पिनर्स, वीवर्स या मैन्युफैक्चरर्स क्यों ना हो। इसी बात को ध्यान में रखते हुए हमारी सरकार और कॉटन इंडस्ट्री आपके लिए लाई है कस्तूरी कॉटन। ये है भारतीय कॉटन के नए स्टैंडर्ड्स, क्योंकि ये कड़े क्वालिटी मापदंडों के साथ तय किए गए हैं, जिससे आपका फाइनल प्रोडक्ट बनेगा और भी कोमल, मजबूत और शुद्ध। ये देखिए, ब्लॉकचेन टेक्नोलॉजी और क्यूआर कोड कॉटन बनाने की सारी प्रक्रिया शुरू से अंत तक एक एक कदम की पूरी जानकारी देती है। और ये पारदर्शिता ही वो भरोसा है जो खरीदार को मिलेगा कि वो बेस्ट क्वालिटी की कॉटन खरीद रहा है। इसलिए ये टेक्नोलॉजी इंडस्ट्री से जुड़े हर व्यक्ति का मुनाफा बढ़ा सकती है, यानी सबका फायदा तो सब खुश। और एक बात बताऊं, ये सर्टिफिकेशन सिर्फ अपने देश के लिए ही नहीं है, पूरे विश्व में इस बात की गारंटी है कि आपका कॉटन बेस्ट है। कस्तूरी कॉटन वस्त्र मंत्रालय, भारत सरकार, भारतीय कपास निगम और टेक्स प्रोसिल की एक पहल। अधिक जानकारी के लिए विजिट करें kasturi-cotton.com। ये अवसर है कस्तूरी कॉटन से जुड़कर देश को और समृद्ध बनाने का। कस्तूरी निशान भारत की पहचान। नमस्कार। वैसे तो आप मुझे एक अभिनेता के तौर पर जानते होंगे, पर मैं एक किसान परिवार से आता हूं, स्वयं भी खेती किसानी की है। इस नाते ये जानता हूं कि एक किसान कितनी मेहनत करता है और हमारे देश को आगे बढ़ाने में इसकी भी बहुत बड़ी भूमिका है। और सवाल ये है कि जितनी मेहनत हमारे किसान भाई करते हैं उतनी कमाई कर पाते हैं? यदि नहीं, तो अब समय है कस्तूरी कॉटन अपनाने का, क्योंकि ये कॉटन सारे मापदंडों को ध्यान में रखकर उगाया जाता है, जिससे खरीदार को मिलता है भारत का बेस्ट कॉटन। याद है ना हमारी सरकार के वो 5F प्रिंसिपल ऑफ विजन, फार्म टू फाइबर, फाइबर टू फैक्ट्री, फैक्ट्री टू फैशन, फैशन टू फॉरेन। और बात समझिए, जब आप कस्तूरी कॉटन के तय किए मापदंडों को अपनाते हैं तो आपको आपकी खेती का बेस्ट प्राइस मिलता है। और इसकी टेक्नोलॉजी से आपको ये भी पता चलता है कि आपका कॉटन किस समय किस चीज को बनाने के लिए उपयुक्त है, बेहतर है, ताकि खरीदार को पता चले कि वो भारत का बेस्ट कॉटन ले रहा है। तो अगले सीजन में जब आप कॉटन की, कपास की खेती करें तो कस्तूरी कॉटन के सारे मापदंडों को याद रखें और अपनी कॉटन को बेहतर दामों पर बेचें। कस्तूरी कॉटन वस्त्र मंत्रालय, भारत सरकार, भारतीय कपास निगम और टेक्स प्रोसिल की एक पहल। अधिक जानकारी के लिए विजिट करें kasturi-cotton.com या अपने नजदीकी FPO में जाकर सारी डिटेल्स पता करें और अपनी मेहनत की सही कीमत पाएं। कस्तूरी का निशान भारत की पहचान।